how did hemp, this really versatile in everything, just get so pushed out of culture? And that's a concern. Like, when you look at it, it's like, why did we... And you just push this really viable thing away and make plastic rope, which is terrible. It breaks, and you could have had a hemp rope.
It
doesn't
literally
make sense.
It got deleted
Really?
from the history books. Like, if you go to the American Textile Association, like History Museum and stuff, there's not one mention of hemp in the textile
I don't
museum.
even think you can get hemp rope these days from
Yeah,
Bunnings.
no, you can get hemp rope. It's
Can
amazing.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Overseas.
But can you get it from like big multi-chains?
Not really.
Because
I
that's
know
where
there
everyone
was
goes.
someone because a lot of people know that like I have a lot to do with the cannabis industry. So someone's seen Loot. I don't know if I should be dropping brand names or anything, but
No, that's fine.
That's
It
cool.
doesn't-
Okay,
doesn't
cool.
matter.
They actually had hemp rugs. And they were promoting them as hemp rugs, like hemp rugs. And I'm like, they sent me the photo.
This is like a furniture store. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. And I was just like, yes, like this is brilliant. This is exactly what we need to be doing.
So it's coming back into people's minds.
And then
which is
they went back two days later, and then it was changed to natural rug. So,
Did you change the name?
They changed the name,
It's like
the
they had this
advertising.
secret. He got too excited.
Yeah, they're like,
They
oh,
must be
hemp.
remembering quick.
And
Change
it's-
it back to natural.
And it's because of the stigma between cannabis and hemp. Like
Yeah.
people like I myself, like I was around cannabis sort of recreationally for about 4 years, thinking hemp was marijuana, having no idea of the differentiation, the difference between the two. So when there would have been just too many people came in seeing hemp rug, thinking, shit, there's a marijuana rug
Well,
there.
someone would have complained. Someone goes,
And someone would have complained, and that's why they had to change it to natural.
Smoke that rug.
I know. I just watched a video.
Steal my stuff.
I just watched a video yesterday on Andrew Wilkie, an MP down in Tasmania, who was presenting to the Parliament, our federal Parliament, around the hemp industry in Tasmania, and how he wanted to introduce it as a, come on guys, let's get this moving. And the laughter that came from
They think it's hilarious.
They thought it was funny. It was like a school full, a room full of teenage children doing sex acts.
Doesn't it look?
They were laughing at this plant. It's hemp, and they had no idea. They have no idea.
But they're looking at a
nutritional value.
multi-million-dollar industry and laughing at it. And yet you think about, like, we could have so many massive fields in Australia of, say, this product, which is hemp. And for you at home, just to make sure it's not about people getting high. Hemp, you can't get high, just in case no one thought about that. It's an industry, a massive industry where you can make over 5,000 products. If you can make 5,000 products at least from one crop,
And Australia is
then it makes sense, because then you have a multi-layered industry that can make you billions of dollars.
Our farmers need it too.
And that seems like it's a laughable thing.
It's not. It's not laughable.
But
It's actually,
to these politicians,
Would
it
it come-
seems
would it
that's
come-
absurd.
Would
It
it
is,
come back to
yeah.
the power though? Because with hemp, then if people can grow the plant, they can be empowered and they actually create
It means
their
they
own
don't have
produce.
to buy their rug from
But
Bunnings. They
that's
can
it.
make their own.
But the materials
think.
that are produced now, it's like, well, how do you actually make it at home? You can't really. So then where's the power lie? The power lies within those
Actually, I think you've hit it on the head.
Yeah.
Because, well, that makes sense. I can't make plastics really at home, and it'll cost me a bucket load if I want to
Yeah.
try and make a rope out of plastic. How do I make a rope out of plastic?
It's about control, because after you have all the money that you want, what do you want next? Well, of course you want control. That's what it's about. It's like if you look at a high
They don't
chunk
have control over stinging nettles, though, do they?
over
Stinging nettles.
And putting them on the seats of their cars.
stinging the
stinging nettles, yeah. I mean, I've watched some YouTube videos and docos on stinging nettles that grow wild. They kind of look like a cannabis leaf. But yeah, people go and pick them in the springtime, and they're actually a relative of the cannabis plant. And people go and pick them for that purpose. So they're growing wild everywhere. You've probably got some in your backyard if you've got weeds. They're no good to eat raw, really, because of the stinging bits in them. But you can make a stinging nettle tea. Have you heard of nettle tea?
yeah, you can make soup as well. It's
So
a real
yeah.
Irishy sort of.
So
soup.
it's like, gosh, why choose one plant over another to criminalise when there are so many
There's
others that
thousands
can
of
do the
amazing
same
plants
thing?
that can do beautiful things.
It's
So
just not practical, is it?
There was I think it was the blue wattle bush or the blue wattle tree. I'm not too sure. Australia's the brilliant government that we have. They actually outlawed the blue wattle bush because you're able to extract DMT from the root. Now, I don't know how much people were actually doing this, but just the fact that you could, they've actually outlawed. I'm pretty sure it was the blue bottle, and I'm just like, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly? How do you? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it.
We don't get it, do we?
I think they know what they're doing. I think
they know exactly what they're
doing, and they're trying to push a plastic society instead of a natural society.
The thing is,
it comes down to
that whole world is crumbling down, and there's something new coming, and it's like there's no going back. I mean, we feel the change, we know the change. There's people speaking out about the change and about what's going on.
Well, I think if you
soon enough, there's an overturn. Like, it's already happening, guys.
Yeah.
I really want nurses out there to get on board and start advocating for patients. That people that want to access.
Are there ways that they can do this?
There are nurses out there. Yes, there will be very soon.
Excellent.
Yeah, we've got some plans to develop an association very soon that will be incorporated.
That's fantastic.
And that's going to include educating nurses and healthcare. Anyone that wants to listen, anyone that wants to learn, they can learn now. They can go online and they can access online courses overseas that are set and developed by cannabinoid physicians.
Wow.
Doctors that have been involved in this medicine and research for decades have developed these courses, and you can go and do them now. You don't have to wait.
Wow.
But it is about getting that information out there. That's not advertised by the peak bodies that govern any of these any healthcare professionals in any stream. So it is about getting out there grassroots. It is about getting out there, really connecting with people.
That's what I say. Yeah, connect with people and learn stuff. I'm going to become a shaman. Why not?
Great.
So prepare for that in the future, Kris with feathers, and because it's amazing. I see that wing you have. I've been eyeing that all night.
The bird died of natural causes.
That's fine.
It's a dove wing, was a gift.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The shamans use like feathers and birds' wings to be able to cleanse.
Okay.
That's good. So we've run out of time. Like, this is how quickly it goes when you're on the Conscious Wisdom podcast. So if you want any more information about all of this kind of stuff, guys, there's so much stuff on the internet. You guys at home can go and search. All you need to do is hemp and type
you can just type in hemp, press enter, and you just go from there.
And you'll learn some cool facts.
Oh, if you're a nurse out there, could I direct them to a page?
Yes. Yeah. What is it? No, definitely.
Yeah. So it's the Australian Nurses and Doctors Therapeutic Cannabis Association.
Wonderful. Go to that. Go and check it out. All information is good information. So it's so go check it out. So Belinda, what's happening for you in the future? And where can people contact you?
Look, people can contact me through that page that I just mentioned. I guess, if they wanted to call you, Kris.
Oh, get in touch with us on the Conscious Wisdom podcast site.
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook as well. Just search me up, Belinda Doonar, on Facebook, and I respond to just about anybody that messages me, because I think education is really important, and I'd really value any time that people would like to have a chat, and particularly in regards to how they can help patients gain access to this pretty soon. There's a lot of people suffering, and I can't stand watching it anymore. I really want people on board. Yeah.
And Jana, how can people get in touch with you?
People can get in touch with me by my website. On my website, I actually have a gift for everyone. It's the Ayahuasca's Planetary Mission, and it shows and it describes it's a document, it's 50 pages. It describes her mission for the world and what she's doing as a vine creeping through society and changing things around. It's absolutely powerful. It's free. It's on there. And so you can reach me and you can get that on my website, www.journeytotheinside.com.au. On the website, there's also a good collection of free documentaries and Ikaral shamanic songs that they sing as well, that bring about these powerful experiences. You can find these free up there as well. They can also find me on Facebook. So there's a Facebook page, Journey to the Inside, or you can search for me personally, Jana Klintoukh, Jana. And my last name, Klintoukh.
So somehow I got it right. So. Wow. And
you did really good. Thank you so much.
Sweet. That's what I do. And David, where can people get in touch with you and learn about what stuff that you do?
They can find me on my website, which is hemphero.com.au. And then I also had the Facebook page as well, which I've been a little bit inactive a little bit lately. I'm starting to do another little sort of thing with it's a recycling show that I'm trying to put together for like children, for like childcares and schools. So I've put the hemp hero thing down just momentarily, but it's something I'm going to be doing for a long time. So yeah, they can find me on the website or they can find me on Facebook.
Okay, fantastic. Well, you guys been at home, been listening to the Conscious Wisdom podcast. Our episode today, if you just caught in late, it's all about the hemp and the cannabis stuff in the world and how it relates to us and everybody. And so don't be afraid. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. We've got the website. Go to latenightmedia.com/CWPod. That's where all the old podcasts are. Go check it out, or check us out on iTunes. We're now international. And word up soon, the Conscious Wisdom podcast TV shows coming straight to you from 31 Digital and also YouTube page. So we're here for you guys, and don't be afraid. Contact us, be a guest. Tell us about your topics, what you want to do, and let's get connected and start talking. I've been Kris R. Anderson, and you have fun, and we'll catch you next week.